Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. Or if you have just stumbled across this video, hello, thanks for clicking on and watching. In today's video I am doing a collaboration with the lovely Bethany. Bethany Marie is a YouTube and Instagram handle. So for today's video we thought we would team up with each other and both film a video, a full face of makeup. And what we have done is we have sent each other two items, so two different foundations, two different concealers and two different like bronzers, all of the products that you'd use for the full face, and we chose each other's products, what products we'd want them to choose. So like I sent her a picture of the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer and a picture of the Revolution makeup, and she chose which one she wanted me to use that day. So I went for the NYX, well, she went, sorry, for the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop, and that is what I used, and we did that for the whole face product. Now we thought this would be a great idea because sometimes we have so many makeup products, or we buy loads of makeup products, we test them out once or twice, we like them, but then we end up just always gravitating back towards the same products all the time. Well, I know I do anyway. So we thought this would be a good idea for you to use one of them products that you wouldn't normally use on an everyday basis, and it might remind you how much you enjoyed using that product. So we are both going to be doing this. I have chosen all of Bethany's makeup products and she's chosen all of mine. I will leave all of the links to Bethany's video and YouTube channel in my description box, so don't forget to check them out. And before we get started, I just want to say please don't forget to like and subscribe and comment on this video. It really does help with engagement and it really helps push my videos out there. And if you took 2 minutes out to just like and comment and hit that little subscribe button if you haven't, and after you've watched this video, go on over to Bethany's channel and have a look at what she created with the makeup products that I chose for her. So let's get into the video. Hello, so as you guys will have heard and seen in the intro, I am doing a full face of makeup, but all of my makeup has been picked by the lovely Bethany. Now I chose a picture of the Peaches and Cream Jacquard Black Glow Drops Highlight and Primer. So that is what I'm going to go for. I wrote down in my little booklet each product that she chose. Primer is like a glowy primer and it's supposed to make everything just look a little bit more dewy and a little bit more shiny. So next I'm going to go in with a foundation, and the foundation that Bethany chose for me was the Revolution, I think it's called the Fast Base Stick foundation, in the shade F5. Now I thought this video idea was really good because like we get so many beauty products and makeup products, like especially if you like beauty boxes and stuff like that. Sometimes you end up with like so many products, but you always seem to like gravitate towards like the same product all the time. And I thought this was a way of like using one of the products that you wouldn't normally necessarily choose to use, and then remembering that love that you had for it when you probably first bought it or first started using it. Because I know I have like so many different products, but I always like on like an everyday basis I use the same products over and over again. Next she chose my concealer. It was a choice between the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop and the Revolution Conceal and Design, and she went for the NYX one. So we're just going to pop some concealer on and then I'm just going to blend that in. Oh, we forget how much we like certain products because we just use the same ones all the time, and this is a good way of using one of the products you wouldn't necessarily choose yourself and remembering how much you like. Done. Now I think most of the products after blusher are powder, so we'll go with blush next. Blusher that we chose is the Peaches and Cream. I really like this blush because I like quite like subtle blushes. Like I don't like it looking like there's too much blush on there. Blush has not really ever really been my thing, so I prefer a more minimal type of blusher. So I'm just gonna apply some blusher and then just tap my foundation brush over it and just blend it in a little bit. You're all probably sitting there thinking, I should even put a bit of that blusher on, but I have, I promise. Next I think we will go with face powder. Now the choices were the Laura Mercier powder, or the Lottie London, which when I first bought this one, I bought it because everyone says it was a dupe for the Laura Mercier one, like a cheaper version, and you know what, they weren't wrong. I remember when I used it, I really liked it, and I don't even know why I stopped using it. And as you can probably imagine and see, there isn't really that much difference between that one and the Laura Mercier powder, and I'm pretty sure this one is like £7, maybe £10 at most, and what the Laura Mercier one's like £30. You can't really go wrong there, can you? So that is the Lottie London Ready Set Go setting powder in True Translucent, if anyone is wondering. Good dupe for the Laura Mercier powder. Come to the realisation that I didn't ask her what brow product to use. I'm just going to go in with the Technique brow pomade and powder. This is like so cheap, but it works so well. And like that Anastasia, what is it, Beverly Hills one. Like everyone raves about that one, but I remember when I tried it and I just thought it was so thick, and I don't know, it was like putting permanent marker on your eyebrows, like it didn't come off at all. I know some people prefer that, like, but just wasn't for me, to be honest. I like to be able to like put a brush through it and make it like blend out a little bit, and you definitely couldn't with that. See, like the way you could brush that and then it'll like blend out. You could never do that with that Anastasia Beverly Hills one, because it wouldn't budge. So what's everyone been up to? I just want to say as well, if anyone is watching this video that watched my bleaching my hair video, I just want to say thanks to everyone who's took the time out to comment and like the video. It got way more views than I ever thought it would, and that's all down to you, so thank you for that one. So does anyone like feel like they're just living the same day over and over again? That's like pretty much the point where I'm at now. The days are going by and the months are going by, but like it doesn't feel like they are. I just feel like you're doing the same thing over and over again. Literally forgot what I was saying. I was in the middle of doing my eyebrows. I had to go upstairs. I went to take them already upstairs and hang some washing. I think I was talking about just repeating the same day over and over, like that's what everybody seems to be doing. Well, that's what I feel like I'm doing right now anyway. I don't know about everybody else. Right, so let's move on to what's next on the list. Bronzer. So for bronzer, it was a choice between the Peaches and Cream or the NYX Professionals Matte Bronzer, and this is the one that she chose. So that's the one we're going to be using today. I actually quite like this bronzer. I use it quite often. It's not one of them ones where like I put it in the back of the drawer and forgot about it. I do like the Peaches and Cream one as well though. I use both of them a lot. So pop some bronzer on there. Bronze the cheeks up. Make me look a little bit less ghosty. Bronze up the bar a little bit. So like, what's everyone been doing to like keep themselves occupied? Comment like one thing down below that you've like maybe only started doing during a lockdown that you've really enjoyed and you found has like killed some sort of boredom or give you some sort of motivation. I want to know what everyone's up to and what everyone's doing to motivate themselves, because it is quite hard like when you've literally got nowhere to go and nothing to do. Like sometimes you just think, what's the point? Like sometimes I literally don't get dressed for like days. I get to a point where like I'll force myself to get dressed because I'm like, you haven't put clothes on for God knows how long. It's been like a week. Somebody's knocking at your door. I literally hate that little advert because the song gets stuck on my head for ages. But whenever anyone knocks at the door, it literally reminds me of it. You know, they look a little bit more normal. I'm going to go in with eyeshadow now. And then we're going to do lips, highlight and mascara at the end. So the two palettes give her choice of was the Beauty Bay Bright palette, which looks like this, or the Morphe Colour Burst palette. She went with the Beauty Bay palette, so that's the one that we're going to use this today. By the way, I'm doing this video in collaboration with Bethany Marie, or Bethany. Bethany Marie is her Instagram and YouTube name. So I first started my makeup based Instagram account at the end of 2019, the beginning of 2020. That is how I come across Bethany and basically how I know her. So when I first started, she was one of the accounts that I followed and got a lot of inspiration from. Yeah, so I really enjoyed Bethany's Instagram, and I used to always look at it for inspiration on eye looks, and through just commenting and engagement, she just one day followed me back, and I honestly couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my god, like, this person knows who I am. Like, I always looked up to her in the Instagram makeup world because she was just so talented, and then we just got to talking over Instagram, and then we talk quite a lot, and we just decided to do this video together. If you'd told me that when I first started my Instagram account, I definitely wouldn't have believed you. So I'm just going in with this nice bright orange colour, purely because I just really like this colour, and it's not very often you get to do nice bright eyeshadow looks. Like, where do we actually go into a eyeshadow like this? But I'll be getting dressed up to go to the living room. Just building that colour up and blending it all the way across the crease and just above it. Till we end up with something like that. Now I'm going to take a smaller brush, just a little one, and I'm going to go in with a yellow shade, which in this palette is called Hello Sunshine, and I'm just going to blend on the very top of where I have put that yellow, on top of where I put that orange, should I say, and like kind of just blend the two colours into each other. And then I'm going to go in with a purple shade. I think I'm going to go for a little like sunset inspired look for this one. So I'm going to take the shade Sugar Plum. I'm going to concentrate that more on the outer and inner corners and through the very middle of my crease. I'm going to start off on the outer corner, just work our way up slightly, and then we're going to go through the middle of the crease. So I'm just building up that purple shade on the corners. And then I'm going to go with an even smaller little blending brush. Just going to darken the corners ever so slightly. And then go in with that brush that you were using before and just blend that in a little bit. All of them colours come together. What you want to do is you want to just go back in with a little bit more of the orange. Just blend that in. Bring that colour back a little bit. And then same again with the yellow. Just on top of the orange. I'm going to blend that in. Then the P. Louise base, as always, my favourite. It's like not even a joke. I literally only use this base now because it works so well. And we're just going to go for a little cut crease. We're not doing anything crazy today. We just want to give the very middle of the eye a little pop of colour. If you struggle to do a cut crease, I cannot recommend the P. Louise 7072 base brush, because it does half of the work for you. I'm not even going to lie. It's just that perfect shape, and the top of it is just so smooth, and it just creates that perfect line. So once you are happy with where your concealer is, use a nice shimmery purple shade, which is close to the shade that we're using on the outer corners. With the darker purple towards the edges. Directly in the middle, I'm going to use this lighter purple, which is like a lilac. And we're going to put that in the very centre. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use basically near enough the same shades apart from the yellow. I'm just going to go in with the orange and the purple. And I'm just going to smoke out the lower lash line. I'm going to take a little teeny tiny brush like we did before. And we're going to go in with the purple underneath. So it looks like this. Now obviously it looks a bit crazy right now because we've got no mascara or anything else. But before we do that, I'm going to go in with eyeliner. And the other one was the Huda Beauty eyeliner liquid and pencil twist. This one. And this is the one she chose, so this is the one we are going for. And I'm just going to do a quick wing. Not on too much. I do like this eyeliner, but the only thing is, it gets in your eyelashes. So we're just going to do a little wing like so. So in one aspect it's a really good eyeliner, but then in another aspect it can be so messy. And just like unnecessarily messy as well. Because I've had these types of eyeliners before and it's not really bothered me that much. But this one really does. So yeah, like I was saying, I do really like this eyeliner, but it's just a case of trying to not get it in your lashes. It's so hard. I'm back now, did the other eye. We're going to go carry on with mascara. And the mascara Bethany chose for me was the Black Magic Drama Curl mascara. So I'm just going to apply a little coat of this. You know, that's the only bad thing about the eyeliner is there's a bit stuck in that lash. And it's literally just clumping together. And with highlighter. One of the most exciting parts. So this is the Peaches and Cream. And it is actually one of their pigments, but I use it as a highlighter because it is literally stunning. Use the NYX fixing spray. You can use any fixing spray I suppose, or like, and I spray my brush with it, and then I like to tap a little bit of the I like to tap a little bit of this into the lid of the peaches with just a little bit of the pigment in it. And I like to just dab it in the lid a little bit. And then honestly when you see this you're going to be amazed. Tell me that's not a bomb ass highlighter. Because I'll tell you you're lying, to be honest. Literally like so cheap. And obviously they're mainly used as eyeshadow. But when you can get 2 uses out of one product, why not? Right, so I think next, what do we have? Have lip kit. So my choices were the P. Louise lip liner and lipstick, or the Peaches and Cream lip liner and lip gloss. And Bethany chose the Peaches and Cream, one of my favourites. I love this, honestly. You could just wear this every day. It's just the perfect nude shade. And this gloss smells amazing. Whole video on all of the Peaches and Cream products that I got in the Christmas collection. I'll like link that up there somewhere if anyone wants to watch that. So guys, I just went ahead and applied some lashes to finish off this look, and finished off with the NYX setting primer. If no one's used this, try it, it's so nice and such a reasonable price. So guys, that is the finished look from me. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I encourage you to do this video with one of your friends and pick each other's makeup. It's just something fun for us to do in lockdown. We're not going to get our makeup done by anybody else anytime soon, so why not just get someone to pick the makeup that you use for that day. Honestly, I used some products that I had genuinely forgot how much I really liked, and I will probably use them more often now. It just reminded me how much I liked them products, like the Lottie London face powder. Like obviously in lockdown we don't need to use our Laura Mercier powder every day because we're not going anywhere, so it'd be really easy to use our £30 powder to go to like Asda. No, we really don't, do we? Don't forget to check out Bethany's video. I will leave all of the links in the description to her YouTube channel, her video, and I'll leave a link to her Instagram if you want to go and follow. So I'll leave all of them details in the description box below. Please don't forget to check them out, and please don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and comment any video videos that you want to see in the future, any ideas, like know a certain product that you want someone to review, then pop it down below and I'll try and do that for you. So that is going to be it from me. Thank you all so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you all again soon. Bye guys.